So this is Zoho CRM. I'm going to show you the app and how you use that in your day-to-day activities. So sending emails, making phone calls, looking up contacts. We'll start with by clicking on the Zoho CRM. Takes me to the home page. On the home page, we can see our calendar, any events that we have for the day. Those will all appear on here. Primarily though, I work out of the contacts. That's down here at the bottom under contacts. Here is a list of all of our contacts in our database. I can go up to the magnifying glass up here at the top, click that, type in who it is I'm looking for, pulls up any contacts. It also searches through tasks and events, so I can search through all of the different contacts that are here, find the contact that I'm looking for, select that one. Now we have notes, task, which shows me anything that's underneath that contact. So if there were anything on this contact, it would appear here. I can also click on the details tab. If I flip over to details, it shows the actual contact information for this particular contact. And now I can email the contact. If I click on their email address, pulls up an email editor. This is still in Zoho though, so I still have all of the Zoho functionality. I can add any other CCs, I can put in a subject line, I can type into the body, or I can use the pre-built templates that we've got in our system. We do that on the desktop side, but that also automatically translates over into the mobile device. So if I click on that, it pops up all of our current templates. I can select a template here, so I'll select this one here. It fills in with the template information, so we can see all of that being filled in, and it mail merges the contact into the template as well. I can scroll down and see all of the rest of the stuff there. If I want to edit this, I can still edit this. I can just type in there and edit it, or I can send it off. I just click the send button, it sends it off. This will then be recorded back into the contact record, so the contact record will have a copy of this, so I can see at any time that I sent this contact this particular email, and that gets recorded into the desktop and the mobile version as well. So I'm going to cancel out of that. If I make a phone call, I can call phone here. If I click on that, it asks me if I want to call that number. I call that number. It uses my phone to make that phone call. I'm going to cancel that. And then when I'm finished, it asks me if I want to log the call. I can hit yes. Type in the results of what happened with that. So I can put in notes, and if I need to do a follow-up, I can do a reminder follow-up. So all of that's recorded automatically for me. I can even use my voice recording. So if I click on it, I can come down and select the recorder button here, and when I select the recorder button, it now fills in my text as I'm talking. I click off of that, save all of that, and now I have all of that saved in the into this contact record. I can view the call that I had and view the details by clicking on that and clicking details, and there's my text that I typed in there. I actually spoke it in there. When I'm on a contact record, I can also schedule tasks, events, or calls. So if I need to call the contact back, I can come up here, click the plus button next to the call. I'll change the type to schedule a call here at the bottom. Put in, it automatically fills in with the name. I can put in the subject. So I put in the subject, I can put in a purpose, I can pull it in a description if I want, but I can also select the time. When do I want it? So if I'm going to call them back next week, I can select that time. It automatically fills that in here, and it's going to put that on my calendar. The calendar is going to sync with my Zoho CRM calendar on the desktop, and as well as Outlook or Gmail, whichever calendar that I'm using. and I can fill in any other information I want. I can even schedule it for other people, somebody else to call them back. So if I'm going to have Lori call them back, I can flip it over and select her, and it's going to go under her calendar now. So I save that, and that now shows up here on the calls, and this is scheduled out in the future to call back. So you can kind of see from the different icons here. So that's a very brief overview of how you'd use this on the day-to-day version when you're making phone calls, emails, just following up with your contacts in general, searching for contacts in the database. You can do all of that from the mobile device, and is very simple to use.